If you're anything like me, then you know that storage space is always at a premium, whether it's in a crowded garage or more specifically on the motorcycle. And sometimes plain old saddlebags just isn't gonna cut it. So I was looking for some more space, some more storage to put on my bike. And this is what I chose. Let's get ahead to unboxing this. So this is the Kuryakyn Momentum Road Warrior bag, and I bought this, they didn't send it to me. So this is 100% honest reviews, and Kuryakyn has nothing to do with this aside from supplying me with the bag. So let's see what we get in the box. All right, so right off the bat, if we can see it in this camera, is that we got a decent size bag here. But looking over this all together, there are a lot of attachment points to this bag itself. There is molly webbing all the way around here, right down here. That goes all the way up, and then it kind of stops right here in the back, which is pretty cool. So there's a lot of possibilities of attaching things directly to this bag that I can already see, which is pretty nice. We have two identical setups on the left and right side. We got this nice big pocket on top here. Go ahead, open that up. So not very deep, but it looks like we're gonna be able to fit miscellaneous small items, car keys, cables, charging cords, anything that's kind of small and that'll fit in about 3 inches worth of depth to these two pockets. Also on these sides, you have two more little carrying pockets for this is all gonna be miscellaneous stuff. I wouldn't put anything in these pockets that you're not afraid to lose or afraid to get damaged, because these pockets here are definitely not even, I wouldn't even call these water resistance. The website, when I ordered this, said the bag itself was weather resistant, so that's obviously going to be for the interior of the bag. But these outside pockets here, no, there's no weather resistance to that. So anything you put in the outside here is going to get wet. Maybe fit a water bottle in there, I would think, and then maybe some other miscellaneous stuff, some waterproof maps if you got it like that, or hand sanitizer, hand wipes. That's what I think I would throw in there. Nothing that's gonna even come close to being damaged by the weather. So moving on to the front, we got this big opening right here. This comes and zips all the way down. And then, oh, we have access to the front of it. And I also believe, yes, this is a side access bag as well. So 2 ways to access this bag. 3 really, because you can access it from each side and in the front. So depending on how you're gonna set it up on your own bike, there is always a way to get through to this. You can see we got some goodies in here, so we'll go through those in a second here. But we have got a good opening in there, and I'm almost positive that we can fit a helmet in there, so let's check that. My Shoei RF 1200. All right, so yes, can fit a helmet in there. Of course, it's got to go sideways and does pretty much take up most of the space that's in there, so you could pack soft items around this. But if you're out and about and you're cruising around town, or say you're going to bike week, at least you can put your helmet in there, and so it's out of view, even though most likely someone would probably just take the bag if they really want it, because we all know that locks only keep honest people honest. So all right, let's move on. Let's get rid of this helmet. We got a pocket back here, which is going to be for a laptop or a computer, tablet, something like that. It's a little bit of padding to it, but it goes right to the outside, so I don't know how much protection you're going to have if the bag drops while you have your computer in there. On the inside of this front flap, there's another little storage pocket. This is gonna be for flat things. I would put maps in there if I actually use paper maps. I have GPS, so it's good there. But it's a good place maybe to store your phone or anything that's really flat, because there's not too much stretch to this. So overall, first impressions, that this looks like it's got a lot of convenience factor baked into this bag. I can see this being used basically as a daily attachment to the rocket. With enough straps on there, we can go long distance overnight stuff by being able to strap stuff on top of it, to the front of it with all these MOLLE straps and these D-ring straps. You have the convenience pockets on the outside for day riding, for water bottles or anything you routinely have quick access to, like say stuffing your gloves in there if you're getting off your bike and going to a restaurant or going inside to a store for whatever reasons. So all in all, it looks pretty good just looking at it right out of the box. Let's take a look at the attachment system of this bag, and it is 3 straps that are most likely going to go around the sissy bar, and you'll be able to tighten them down. You got some nice Velcro to take care of any loose material once we do strap this down. We got some extra straps for it. Looks like we have a shoulder strap bag that'll connect to the D-ring. Fling it over your shoulder and carry it up to a hotel room if that's your thing, or carry inside your tent if you're going camping. And these look like, let's see, quick disconnects, so probably a better means of tightening it down to attachment points on your bike. So it looks like it's gonna be a real breeze to get this attached on and off the bike whenever we want to. Now there should be a rain guard. Here we go. There's a bottom zipper here, and oh yeah, there it is. Tucked up underneath is a little poncho for your bag. So if you know it's gonna be raining, throw this over it and it should stay pretty well protected. So now that we've gone through this bag, let's go ahead and get it on the bike. All right, over here at the bike, we're gonna get the bag situated up here on the sissy bar. Got that nice and straight. Got one strap. You come down here, come in there. Get a little bit of snug just to get it out of my way for right now. Strap 2. A little snug. All right, and then strap 3. All right, there you go. That is technically on there. So that's just with the 3 straps. That's holding it right there on the sissy bar itself. Just with those 3 straps, I don't want to over tighten these, I don't want to break the buckles. But just with those 3 straps, this thing is fairly secure, as in it's not gonna go. This isn't gonna go anywhere as it is with just those 3 straps. But let's see if we can make this a little bit better. All right, so I played around with a couple of straps, and to be honest with you, not quite happy with the way this has to be done. So as you can see, it still has some lateral movement, but it's not as bad as what it was. So what I did was I ran this strap underneath here from the D-ring on the back over to the D-ring on the back, and that helped it a little bit. What I would have liked to have seen from Kuryakyn on this is right here, probably here to here in the center, is to have a D-ring, so that way you do have it on a luggage rack like this, you can come across the middle and secure it that way. I thought about using these D-rings here on the front and doing a crisscross on them to the D-rings in the back, but there's too much deformity of the bag if I were to pull on these particular straps. So that raises the question, is there's not gonna be much weight that I can strap things to the front of this bag, or it's gonna pull it down. And as you see, the bottom is squishy. So I'm thinking a piece of plexiglass or something to help rigidize that bottom might help this a lot more. As it stands, it's still not a bad bag. It does have its drawbacks to it. Like I just said, the fact that the bottom isn't solid means I'm gonna have to do a little work there to get that secure as I would like it. And there's too much side to side movement of the bag. I mean, I don't think that's gonna be a problem. We'll see once I start riding with this bag. But other than that, it looks like it's gonna help serve my purposes of adding just more cargo space to a bike. So we'll talk about this bag again in about 1,000 miles. I think that should be plenty of time to learn the bag, tell and to give you a really good hands-on review. This has just been an initial impression of the bag and getting it fitted onto the bike. I think it's gonna work out right, but 1,000 miles is gonna tell us. So until next time, keep the shiny side up and let's go for a ride.